I've got a great recipe for a lazy Sunday. It's roast lamb with potatoes and thyme. So simple to make, just put everything together in one tray and let it tick away nicely while you relax. I've got my oven set to 220 degrees and I've been roasting my lamb just on its own for about half an hour. So just look at that, beautiful, beautiful piece of lamb. Now with lamb it's really important that you start it off at a high temperature, so 220, and you're going to get this lovely colour and caramelisation. And with meat, caramelisation just means flavour. Just while that's sitting there, I'm going to get the vegetables ready. So I've got some onion, using red onion, so a lovely bit of sweetness. Anything sweet works really well with lamb. And just cut that into wedges. So they go straight into the tin. And the lovely thing about roasting everything together is that the lamb juices that come out are going to base the vegetables and just make everything taste delicious. Then a couple of leeks, just roughly chunk them up. So in with the leeks, just fill in all those nooks and crannies. And then some garlic, really simple, give it a bash just to loosen off those cloves. And that's all you need to do, just scoop them up straight into the tin. And then next up, some waxy new potatoes. All around the outside. And just make sure everything's nice and evenly around the tray. So that as that lamb cooks down, the vegetables are going to cook really evenly as well. Last up, some thyme. Perfect partner for lamb. Pull off a couple of sprigs and just scatter it around. So now with the oven still nice and hot at 220, this is going back in for about 10 minutes, just to get a little bit of colour on the vegetables. Now just before that 10 minutes is up, we've got some chicken stock and some sun-dried tomato paste. And this is going to provide the necessary liquid to keep everything really moist, but also to marry together all those flavours. So just stir that together. After that 10 minutes, take the lamb out of the oven. Isn't that lovely sizzle? So that's just had a few minutes just to start the veg off at a higher temperature. I'm going to pour over this liquid. And that really is all you need because there's going to be a lot of natural juices that come out of the lamb. Foil over the top. And just make sure that's wrapped around really nice and tight. And now this needs to go back in the oven for around about an hour, but at a lower temperature this time, around 180 degrees. Once the lamb's had around about an hour, grab it out. Oh, look at that. Sneaky peek. The smell that's coming off that is just, it's heady. You've got this beautiful roast lamb, and look, in there, all of these juices that have come out of the lamb have combined with that chicken stock and the sun-dried tomato and just made a really delicious sauce. The last stage, and very important, is to rest the lamb. So just take it off and transfer it to a warm platter. Now while that happens, just rearrange these potatoes carefully and really lovely and soft. And then I'm going to put some tomatoes over the top. Keep them on the vine, adds in loads of flavour. And these are just going to go back into the oven for about 10 minutes, just enough to soften up those tomatoes. And it really is as simple as that. Just let your lamb rest while the tomatoes cook, then carve it thinly, serve with all those beautiful vegetables and that delicious sauce.